Hello everyone and welcome to a new Skyfire Alliance War video. Another one being done with the commentary being done after the war is over. To be honest, I don't remember the results of this one all that well. But as of now, I'm going to attack the yellow team with my purple team. Nothing too special. Oh, they have two yellows, perfect. And we want Demiloon to have the 4-star troop to make him fire a bit sooner. Now comes the interesting part, picking the last hero. Will it be Ottilia this time? Well, let's see. Looks like it. Okay, and we picked out the red dragon. So basically, if we're charging the reds, we're kind of charging two heroes in a way. Now, right off the bat, we can charge her. Wow, okay. That's another way to do it. This is where she can be quite useful to get rid of the tank immediately. That's what I was afraid of. The always annoying sludge mega minion. Let's try to repeat it. We have a bunch of yellows, a green into blue into yellow combo. I might opt for that just... Oh! And we got two purple combos. Three purple combos out of it. I mean, that's just perfect. Now we heal Demiloon and one of the purples onto the yellow. Now Sertana on Obakan, and basically this attack is over. I apologize if my voice is still off. I am yet to be 100% healthy, so it will take some time. Nice little purple diamond there. And we're bringing it home. I mean, this went really well. Can't complain. It was a strong opponent, not gonna lie. Next up, Canius. I think the only purple tank, and as you can tell, that's something I often use when deciding my opponent. Or rather, when choosing my opponent in regards to the team that I want to use. It seems that I'm pretty indecisive this time around. Should be the standard yellow team. Dolores. Dolores was really fun for a really short while. I'm not sure if I'll keep using her because this team is kind of getting outscaled. I did get the costume for Annabelle recently, which should help this team out a bit. I don't think it will be a game breaker in any case. Trying to bring some yellows, but it's not gonna happen. Taking the blue, we can take the blue into yellow, but this is looking like a loss. And with my luck, Canius will fire like 3 to 4 times at least. Okay, we got one more yellow match. If we can charge. Okay, 1, 2, only 2. Oh, that diamond doesn't charge Annabelle, unfortunately. Yeah, so we're dead. I can't really blame this team for this loss, but in a way, yes, because let's say I had a team of all toons or let's say something similar, they would have survived. And we did get a bunch of yellows in the end. So if I had Toon Leonidas, for example, and Wolfgang and stuff, the stronger, beefier heroes, I guess you could argue that we would have had a chance of winning despite the awful board state in the beginning. Choosing next, it seems like we're gonna go for the red team. Nagiri is a staple here, and usually it's Medea, yeah. Let's see what dragon we're gonna take. Hopefully I don't forget. Oh, Leonidas. It could be interesting, a 3-2 team with the weaker colors being strong against the tank. I did like running that in the past, especially with Leonidas, who does extra damage against purples. So let's see. We have red matches on the right, yellows on the left. Oh, we went for the yellows so far. A little bit of both. That vertical blue match could have been interesting. That one. It was a dud. Didn't really need the blue diamonds, so this was a good move. It worked out. I can't believe two Aslar died to that, but he doesn't have a legendary true pawn, which is on purpose. And I believe Fafnir does extra damage against reds. Okay, luckily we did have time to heal. Now unfortunately my healer is asleep. So she didn't get any mana from this ghosting match. And it's looking pretty bad for us, not gonna lie. Without Aslar we're lacking in damage. Hammer Clang has some. Brimstone not so much, but basically the two of them are enablers for Aslar to do the main heavy lifting. Yeah, they have the slime defense, they have the huge minions. Their HP is on par with some of the mega minions. So I think we're just exercising futility here. Yeah, we need something, a huge something if we're gonna win this. Like a huge red diamond. If that had activated and killed Diochan, we could have still had a chance, but as is, nope, because of the blue moth guy whose name I do not remember. Plus she will revive as a slime, which also sucks. Yeah, this is just a losing battle. I feel like with Aslar we would have stood a chance, but it would have still been a difficult and annoying time. Because I can't kill the slime thingy that quickly, so she will revive no matter what. I hate that effect, I honestly do. So now she's revived with full HP, and if I kill her again, she will revive again. It just seems really unfair. Like, if the opponent has such a hero and gets an advantage, you're basically done for. I don't know. Like, if they start snowballing, we even managed to defeat her, to get rid of all of her minions, to break through their defenses, despite my heroes being asleep, despite everything, despite my Aslar being dead. However, she just became a slime and then revived with full HP, and I mean, she got a heal pretty soon afterwards. So not even this miracle diamond can help us. Yeah, I don't know. I just find it to be an unfair game mechanic. Let me know what you guys think, if you agree or disagree. It's fair either way. Looking back at it now and commenting, it just feels bad that we wasted this much time on this attack when it was. I mean, we had our opportunities, but like it's basically wasted time. Next up, we're looking to utilize our green team here. Matt, Liana, or Foxley can't have them all on one team. I mean, you can if we go for a 4-1 team. Morte Witch with Foxley, I like. Foxley with Mactus, I also like. It revolves around his passive and the Fiends. But having the Fiends and Mega Fiend on the same team, it kind of feels like a waste. But I'll have to think of the best combo for my new green. I haven't learned her name yet. She's the War of the Three Kingdoms hero, and hopefully she'll be done and ready for battle soon. So she benefits from my team having bleed, and Foxley does provide bleed, but it kind of feels bad to overwrite it, you know? I guess you would overwrite it the first time and maybe not the second time, depending on like if the ailment is still active. But we'll talk about that more when we get the chance, when the Three Kingdom Lady is actually done. So here I've been blabbling, no, blabbering is the word, for quite some time now. But basically we did get a good start, but now we're in a difficult spot. I wanted to save Morte Witch because now what happens? Her hit will be a lot stronger thanks to Guardian Gazelle, which means she will heal a lot more. But do we go for the Larfur or for the Reviver? I don't know what I'm doing right about now. I tried to stall. I thought I would be able to do it, but apparently not. So we did get a good heal, but not much more out of it. Because if Dularfur revives here, okay, luckily she didn't. She wouldn't have the Mega Minion. But she has the... Oh, the Mega Fiend is on Gazelle now. How much damage does it do? 742. That's a lot. Activating her here might have been a mistake. Well, we get rid of Astrid? No. Yeah, because she died immediately. And now we lost mana, but if Astrid dies, then it's worth it. That was a risk I was willing to take with activating Gazelle, but now Dularfur will fire. We managed to get rid of the tank at least. I have two sources of healing left. Morte Witch and the dragon. Oh, they had the ward thingy, so I did no damage. But I did apply the Mega Fiend. The normal Fiends. Now I healed with the dragon. I'm waiting for their dodge to disappear and the ward. Yeah, you see a massive heal, and this time I'm targeting the Reviver. We don't want the same thing to happen. I also had a different healer, pseudo healer, in Mactus, but only if he would have died before, and thanks to his passive he could have given a mega minion to his adjacent allies, but he's gonna be the last one standing over there, and I don't think there's a chance we can charge Morte Witch in time. Damn, we really lost this. I guess probably instead of focusing Dularfor, we should have attacked Astrid immediately. Maybe there's a miracle here with the heal. I decided to attack Astrid because Dularfor, because that gives me the most HP. I think I'm dead. Yeah. Oh, it ended up being so unlucky. This war seems pretty unlucky to me now, looking at it in retrospect. What's gonna be our next choice? I don't remember if we went for some cleans. It seems not. There's Liana finally. She could be a potentially good hero to team up with the War of Three Kingdoms lady, because Liana has a chance to apply bleed with her superior talent. But it's just a chance, and do we want to bet on that? I don't know. I would also probably like to team them up with Mat, since I did the alpha limit break her. I used the... Actually, did I use the trainer? I don't even remember what I did with Mat. I think that I used the train. Yeah, I used the trainer thing, and then just had some spare costumes to quickly level her up. And now her stats are really beefy. So it would be a shame to not use Mat, you know? She's fast, hits all, does defense down, and Sun Erniang is the name of the green War of Three Kingdom lady. She's also fast and hits all, so I'll really have to think about my teams in the future. Now let's get back to the battle. We did manage to get rid of some of the enemies. Now question is if we can heal for enough. We don't have our chunky minions anymore, but we did manage to reflect the burn onto the enemies, and with this small tile damage, red tile damage, it was enough to kill them. Magni was a great fighter, and he revived. Finally, that happens. He might die again, but at least he did what he was supposed to. Now this fight is looking pretty clean. And Magni will actually be the one to deliver the decisive blow. That's just appropriate. He deserved that much. After reviving, finally, I tend to complain that he doesn't do that enough. Now I'm stuck with a bunch of heroes and don't know which ones to use. These are like the outcasts, not all of them, but like Penelope, Wolfgang, Shadowfang, but it's basically the slow heroes, you know. Even Glass Kagan is slow, but I wouldn't say he's an outcast. I can still use him anywhere. He's just that powerful. Are we gonna do a rainbow setup at this point? Just missing a blue healer basically. Hmm. So Penelope is somewhat of a healer because she does heal and provide dodge, but I decided to leave her out so that we can have a 2-2-1 instead of a 2-1-1-1-1 setup, you know? Right out the bat, purple diamond, I'm probably gonna reactivate it. Yeah, the opposing team is a bit weaker, but you know, with my luck today, I think going for this one was appropriate. That's it for today, guys. I thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you again in the next Alliance War video.